Hello, Carol Amendola here, board certified nutritionist, Mediterranean background, and olive oil aficionado. I wanted to take a couple of minutes today to just talk about celebrity recommendations or influencer recommendations about olive oil. They are everywhere on the internet, on websites, and so forth. I've been writing about olive oil and I've been posting videos about olive oil for almost 3 years. And I'm not an influencer and I'm not a celebrity recommender. I'm not a celebrity at all. Just a Mediterranean nutritionist that has followed olive oil all the way from the olive in the grove to the chemical analysis and writing information and posting videos about credible information about olive oil. But when I see the influencer and the celebrity recommendation, I wonder how much study have they done on the actual product? What kind of research were they involved in? What is their background? Or is this something that's just purely for financial gain? And there's one celebrity, not a celebrity actor, but celebrity doctor, that has been on the internet for some time now selling high polyphenol olive oil, claiming it's 30 times higher than anything else out there. And so I'm taking a couple of minutes today to just clear up a couple of things, a couple of misconceptions. And even after studying olive oil for 10 years now, with a biochemistry background, I don't consider myself an expert. I mean, this is really serious when we start doing analyses of some of these products, and we want to make sure that our information that we're getting and giving back out is credible. So even after 3 years of this, I feel that it's time to present some facts that my subscribers need, or if you just happen to be passing by on my channel, that you deserve as well. So what happened is that as I've been writing and posting about olive oil, I've had many comments from the users of this olive oil. And I'll just be straight out, it's the Dr. Gundry Olive Oil. And many of his customers have sent messages to me, some nice, some not so nice, about how I should be kinder to Dr. Gundry because after all, he is a doctor. And so I've wondered myself, I've done as much research as I can on my own to find that his olive oil is a Moroccan olive oil, and it's something that he put his label on. And he's really not involved with the farm as far as what I know. Certainly not close enough to it to understand all the intricacies that go into the production, the growing of the olives and the production, but his name is prominently on the label, and it has sold, I think, millions of bottles of olive oil. Sometimes his customers do send in messages and say it's the most difficult one to be able to taste, that the taste is just so, well, I'll quote one, god-awful, could hardly swallow it. And so again, I was very curious about why this was happening, because olive oil should taste fresh, it should taste delicious, it should be something you add to your food that also upgrades your nutrition when it's of the quality that it should be. But most recently, I received a copy of the Consumer's Report analysis of various olive oils on the market. And that has credibility. I mean, should we believe in consumers' reports? Well, they've been analyzing products and writing consumer reports for almost 90 years now. This is an agency that started in 1936. This is an agency that hires independent scientists, writers, lab workers, and whatever discipline is needed to do a good analysis of products and then write a report for consumers. So they're pretty credible, and I do believe in their information. I have no reason to dispute what they are saying and writing and publishing after almost 90 years is credible. So the question came up about the polyphenols. And Dr. Gundry is always touting that his olive oil has 30 times more polyphenols than anything else on the market. And while polyphenols are important, they're very important. It's a special class of nutrients that provide antioxidants, and polyphenols have been found to be very, very helpful to our health in many ways. Weight loss, weight management, cardiovascular, neurogeneratively, what else? Anti-cancer, very, very beneficial nutritional products. So when it comes to olive oil, however, just packing more polyphenols into it is not necessarily what we want. We've been all on, any of us that have been following olive oil, a bit of a polyphenol craze, like we need more. And Gundry's oil has 30 times more than anything else. So I looked into the Consumer's Report on olive oil, and not surprisingly, they analyzed the Gundry olive oil. And I have the report here, and normally I don't read into my videos, but I do want to read word for word what this report has to say about this olive oil, because I don't want to misquote or paraphrase or do anything else that would put this video at risk for credibility. So here's what they said. The Gundry polyphenol-rich olive oil is considered Lampante. Lampante means it's not fit for human consumption, excuse me, without more processing. And what happens to that? The Lampante, you get certified as Lampante or defined as Lampante when the taste is not there, when the taste is musty and fusty by these are terms that the scientists use that goes through a sensory testing. So the olive oil that was analyzed had good numbers. It had good numbers that it even could possibly qualify as extra virgin. I will get to the polyphenol count in just a minute, but the acidity and so forth looked correct. But when it was tasted with a sensory test, which is the final test for quality, it was deemed as not fit for human consumption without more refining or more processing. So this, I think, is why I've been hearing from the customers saying, I could hardly drink it, I could hardly use it. It tasted awful. So what this article said is the highest level of polyphenol found in the Gundry polyphenol-rich olive oil was 654 milligrams per kilogram. So that was an amount that was twice as high as a higher ranked brand that they analyzed. And it was tested for hydroxytyrosol, which is one of the polyphenols that he always touts. So since the total amount of polyphenols in the Gundry oil was no more than 4 times of any of the extra virgin oils that were tested, it is unlikely that Gundry contains 30 times more hydroxytyrosol than regular extra virgin olive oil as it claims. This is right out of the Consumer's Report. It's dated April 29th. If you want to get a copy of it, even go to the library. You can read it if you don't subscribe to Consumer's Report. But that is what this credible laboratory that has been doing testing since 1936 has to say about it. They also say, and I have come to believe, that more polyphenols is not necessarily better. And even drinking olive oil in the morning to add polyphenols can be helpful, but what I've come to really realize after my own research is it's beneficial if you substitute it for saturated fats. And if you use a good high quality olive oil enough, you're going to get 2 tablespoons or a tablespoon of it every day and not necessarily need to drink it. So I have a video out on my morning ritual with olive oil, but I think I am going to either edit the video, and if I can't, I'm going to put another description in the description box about that little detail. So I will just leave you with that information. It has certainly settled a lot of questions that I've had over the last few years. And also that I'm going to be, at the end of June of 2025, July of 2025, I'm going to be releasing my first digital product, which is a training course on how to decode these labels, how to know what you're getting when you're paying good money for olive oil at the store, at the grocery store, or the big box store, or the specialty stores. And it will give you the confidence and the clarity about olive oil and some of the wild claims, right down to pricing. You can buy olive oil today anywhere from 12 cents a tablespoon to $2.37 a tablespoon, which is what the Gundry olive oil costs. So I will put a link there if you are interested and want to get more information. I'll put a link to my early interest group. And if you are a subscriber, thank you for stopping by. And if you are not, please subscribe, and I will continue to send the best credible information that I can present on nutrition, lifestyle, Mediterranean lifestyle, and olive oil. Thank you.